Didn't you still not realize that each time you victimize yourself, you doubt yourself, you're limiting yourself from everything that you can have, you want to have, and you deserve to have? And the crazy thing is that we victimize ourselves so bad that we enter a pattern that if we don't break it, it will break us. Today, I am here to solve that. Hi guys, my name is Soha and welcome to The Real Soha. Guys, hi, how are you? I hope you're doing great. So, in today's video, how it happened. I wasn't even preparing to film this video, but what happened? I woke up energized. It was like, today I'm going to film a video about, solo days, about living alone, how it changed my life. I spent literally 2 hours preparing, setting up my gear. I literally wanted to film. And then I couldn't find any aesthetic spot to film at. I started looking and looking and looking and looking, and it was like I couldn't find it. Here they come, excuses, and here it comes even more, victimizing myself. This place sucks. Literally, the building is not even aesthetic. I just started victimizing myself, and I'm the victim, and I'm living in a bad place, and being ungrateful. I was so rude to my friend that wanted to help me. I went quiet, and I was like, I put up my gear in my bag, and I went out. And I realized, I was like, I don't want to film anymore, I don't want to film, listen to me. Like, I don't want to film. And then I realized, I literally started crying. I was like, what happened to you? Don't you realize what just happened? I literally was talking to myself in my notes app. I was like, oh, you're a victim. You're making yourself seem like a victim. Why are you doing that? It is time now. Now you have to break this pattern right now. Because you know what just happened? So I was talking to myself, I was like, you're being a victim because you got so comfortable into the life of being lazy and, not working on your dreams. And you avoided risks. So you just blamed everything on everyone but except yourself. So that you could feel good doing nothing. So you could hold no accountability about that. And then I said, no, if I'm gonna film a video, I'm gonna film about this and about this problem and about all the people that go through it and still didn't reach this point that I reached, which is I'm gonna break this cycle. Because this is the reason a lot of people don't go forward in their goals. We are in July, a lot of people literally gave up on their yearly goals March. They just want to enjoy summer and do resolutions at the end of the year again. And I realized, no, it's not gonna happen to anyone that I know that watch my videos. It is not happening. So let's start. In this video, we're gonna talk about victim mentality. Understanding what is this victim mentality, why we actually tend to crawl into this mentality, why we get so comfortable having it, and how can we cope with it or stop it and move on to a better mentality that will make us better and help us achieve our goals. What is victim mentality? So it's a psychological state, mental state. Yeah, victim is a victim, like someone who's something outside of his power happened to them and then they just can't handle what happened to them, so they literally throw it to other people. It's literally the mentality of, it's not my fault. It's your fault. Why people tend to be so comfortable victimizing themselves? Why? Like what I was having this morning, I had a moment when my subconscious enjoyed being the victim and then I woke up. But some people literally live their whole life in this mentality. So why? Because it has some benefits. And the first benefit that is genius is you have zero accountability. Literally, you can do anything. If you're a victim, you can do anything. Literally, if someone wants to kill you, you're a victim, you can kill them. Because you're a victim, right? So, even in daily life, if you are a victim, you could do anything and get away with it. And this brings a lot of joy to the comfort zone people that just really want to do anything. So being unaccountable, actually being in the driver's seat, and it's such a tiring job because anything that happens will get into you. So victim mentality will allow you to just not take the blame of anything that would happen. Isn't it fun that everyone wants? I literally would want that. I would just want to walk around and do anything without responsibility. But this would never make me the person that I want to be. This would never make me the best version of myself. We could not get into that state if it didn't let go of a victim that lives inside of me, you know? Because that person is no victim. That person is literally taking responsibilities. The person that I want is doing hard decisions that I will take responsibilities for. If I have a victim mentality, it will straighten my hands and my feet and my brain and my whole body and soul to go and travel to a better state. Either physical, mental, financial, or emotional, or whatever it is, you know, because I will be buried into a soul that really just wants to do nothing and wants to blame everything and everyone. Another reason why, because it has a secondary gain, which is like sympathy. A lot of victimized people, they literally easily, or not in a manipulative way, but literally if I saw a victim, I would sympathize with them, because if I felt really that something more than their power happened to them, I would literally feel bad for them. And this is pleasurable for a person to just be feeling, you know, sympathy from other people. It just seems nice and fun and loving. So this is another gain that will help people be or stay in this victim mentality. Another thing, as I talked about, is just like avoiding risk. If you're a victim, it's just so easy for you to avoid any risk because you're in danger already. You're a victim, you know, something's happened to you, a trauma or something happened to you before. So you excuse yourself in each opportunity to do something risky or something adventurous. You're like, why don't you have a job? The country really doesn't want people to have jobs. The teacher hates me. That's why I got a bad grade. Literally, the teacher hates me. The school sucks. You know, the teacher can hate you, maybe. The school maybe sucks. Maybe this is a hard subject. But it's not an excuse, because you could do more. Exactly, you could do more, and this will get you nowhere. So, after talking about these reasons and understanding what is this victim mentality, let's go step by step on how to actually stop being in the victim mentality, how to stop being in the victim mentality and get out of it. First thing is realizing and accepting that you have it and you're in it and you experience it. You know, if I'm sick, if I'm coughing, you know, and I start having like the flu or the symptoms, I will feel that those are symptoms of the flu, and I will go to the hospital and get a subscription, go to the drugstore, get medication, and then take that medication, maybe do some little actions with it, and then heal. But if I've even seen the symptoms, I don't see them. If I don't even realize I'm coughing, or if I realize I'm coughing and I'm like, this is normal, everyone coughs, you know, it's not the flu or anything, you know, I cannot go to the hospital and go to the pharmacy and take the drugs and all that. I cannot do all of these steps because I didn't even realize I'm sick. I don't even accept the idea of me being sick, you know? It's literally the same thing. So if you don't say and sit down like, oh my God, Soha, you did that. And that is victim mentality. For example, today, you could have done better. You know, not finding the best spots to film is not an excuse to be rude to your friends and all of other things. If I hold accountable, and before holding accountable, if I just realize that I did the wrong thing, that's a good start, okay? Then we go to the second part, which is holding accountability. It's about owning this situation. This is my situation. I own it. This situation happened and I was responsible for it. I was rude. I realized that. And I take responsibility. I did that, literally. And that was because of me. This happened. I should have done better. Or, like, literally just take responsibility of the things that you have done. This is literally the most essential thing into healing. As I said, if I said, okay, I'm sick, okay, next time to not be sick, then probably just try to wear better clothes when it's cold outside. When I'm showering, don't get like with my hair wet outside. So I would take responsibility. If I did a bad action, that was my mistake, and now I'm prepared to do better. You could just use a powerful tool, which is words, to reprogram your mind to thinking, okay, instead of saying I can't do that, actually I can, and I will do it because it's my responsibility to do it. I will fix it. I broke the glass. Oh my God, I am very sorry. I broke the glass. I will fix it. I will pay for it. I will do something. If you can't do it, don't victimize. I was like, it was you. If it was actually you, you take and you own the responsibility to do that. Third step is reframing and reprogramming your mindset. The most powerful tool you have is your machine here. The machine that moves everything. Is the machine, literally this is a mentality. So to change it, you have to install another mentality. You have to reprogram and rewire your thoughts into thinking and seeing and shifting the perspective. Let's take an example. Let's say I'm living my life holding like a glasses, like I see life through my glasses, and my glasses are dirty. If my glasses are dirty, whatever I see, even if I see a clean sheet of paper, what I would see is a white paper full of dots of dirt, because that is the perspective I am giving, I am having. If I'm seeing life through a pink glass, then I will see la vie en rose, you know, it's just gonna be so roses and bubbling and all of that, you know. This is literally a perspective thing, and especially in this victimizing thing, you have to try and see, because victim mentality happens when challenges happen. Challenges are always gonna happen, it's never gonna stop, but you have to think of those challenges as opportunities. Oh my god, I couldn't find any place that is aesthetic to me. That's a challenge for me to be creative and just like try to work with what I have. A bad grade, this is an opportunity to study more, you know, to have another chance of doing that. Always see things and obstacles as opportunities and chances to be more creative, to be more resilient, patient, and just to grow and heal, because this is literally the concept of life. And because you wanna be in certain point to when you face challenges, you surpass them. I'll ask you a question, you don't even realize it, but for example, problems that you had or challenges that you have 2 years ago, now it's something that you do on a daily basis. If you had a hard time waking up early when you were little to school, now you go to work, you wake up early every day. It can still be hard, but it's something that you did and you did it so many times that you can do it and you can surpass it. And this is, you know, for a fact, it's just challenging, but you could do it and you could surpass it. So you have to change this perspective of seeing everything as a challenge, of something that tries to set you back, and see it more as something that trying to push you forward. Step 4 is setting actual achievable goals. Optimizing yourself happens when something is too risky for you. You can start by breaking down those little actions to a small one. Project probably was to sit down today and have like a whole filming day. Maybe I could just like have an hour a day to just script the video so I could be more prepared. Maybe another day I can do an hour to just rehearse and recharge all my cameras so that everything is ready, and the next day and filming it. So it's gonna be like more unbreakable little actions that will seem easier for me, that will not be so lazy and won't seem like a big challenge for me, so I won't have to victimize myself in a way to get out of it. And finally, you actually have to take action at the end, you know. You have to learn how to not wait for the perfect moment, because it will never come, to actually create that perfect moment. And this was the perfect moment for me to be saying what I'm saying now. So if I would have just slapped the door and went like I did this morning and never come back to the place to film my video, you would have never heard me saying that, and I would never get to the point when I'm editing it right now, or like when you're seeing it right now, and it goes on and on. Use what you have, work with what you have, and this would bring you to another point. You have this challenge now, surpass it. It will definitely be another challenge again, and then you will surpass it, and this life will keep move on. But you will never reach a point when you have a bigger challenge if you don't go and take action for the first one at first. You know, start affirming to yourself all the positive things about yourself. Like, I'm capable of doing this. Like, literally, this is here. And I wanted this because it was planted in my heart for a reason, because I can do it, alright? So I will do it and I will take action, and boom, it's done. It's done, and after that you realize, oh my god, I did this, I was so scared at the beginning, but I did it. You have to remember, literally put it in your head, that everyone has setbacks, daily life. Each time you face something, and that's actually my friend said to me earlier, he told me, you think you're the only one who literally whose day was ruined? Like, everyone every day wanted to do something, but probably circumstances happened, struggle happened, challenges happened, and didn't work out. So it was very, you know, an inspiring moment, because I realized, yes, it doesn't matter what challenges you are facing, what actually matters is how you reacted to them. Because me and you can face the same challenge, like literally the same challenge, and what makes the difference is that, for example, you chose to do action that will give you the goal. For example, if me and you have the goal to go to the gym every day, each time we have a challenge of waking up early and it's like so hard for us, and or for example we had the challenge of we couldn't pay for the gym anymore, but I took this excuse and go to sleep, but you took this excuse as a challenge, like, okay, I'm gonna make it like done without even going to the gym. I'm gonna work out at home. And after 6 months, your action will pay off and you will have like a healthier body than me and a healthier mental state, and most importantly you will have more resilience and self-confidence because you proved to yourself that you can do that and you have not do it. Not to compare between me and you, but to realize and prove to humanity that it doesn't matter if we face the same circumstance, because we can have the same circumstance, we can have the same challenges in our face, but what matters is how we react, because this is the only thing we can control. And yeah, that's it guys, that was for the video. I really hope you enjoyed it. If you do, please don't forget to like this video and subscribe to my channel to see me again with more videos. Thank you so much for your support, and don't forget to, as a little homework, to hold yourself accountable each time. You know, you can do it on your notes app, as I said. Each time you felt yourself doing something, you know, victimizing yourself, you could click on your note app that I did that and I did that, and it will bring this as an opportunity to be better. And yeah, let me know what other subjects you want me to talk about, and that's it. Sending you lots of love, lots of healing, and I wish you the best, absolute best. Love.